Question 37. Let z equals -1/2 plus √3/2 times I, where I is square root of -1 and n is a positive integer. Which of the following are true? Number 1, z cubed is 1, so we find z cubed step by step. Okay, z squared is -1/2 which is equals to a squared plus minus 2ab minus and then plus 3/4 times I squared. And I squared is -1, so we have -1/2 minus -√3/2 I. Okay, c cubed is -1/2 minus, and then times z, which is -1/2 plus √3/2 I. Okay. If we convert the variables becomes negative, we group them together, so this will actually forms C. It is a plus b multiplied by a minus b, so we can just write this into a squared minus b squared minus, so this is no more negative, and then minus this, so which is equals to 1, and we proved z cubed is 1, so 1 is correct. Number 2, z cubed plus z to the power 4 plus z to the power 5 is equals 0. Okay, it is good that I didn't erase the values of z and z squared, because z to the power 4 is equals to z cubed times z, and z cubed here is 1, so this is omitted. Z cubed as z to the power 4 is just z. So z squared similarly is z to the power 5 similarly is equals to z squared. So z cubed plus z to the power 4 plus z to the power 5 is equals to -1/2 plus √3/2 I, and then plus -1/2 minus √3/2 I, and then plus 1 at the end. Okay, this and that cancels, we get negative 1 over 2 minus minus 1 over 2 and then plus 1. So this is equals to 0. And we proved 2 is also correct. Number 3. 3n plus 1 and then 3n plus 2. This will actually become 0. So maybe z to the power 4n plus z to the power 4n plus 2 plus 1 plus z to the power 4n plus 2 is also equals to 0, and etc until z. Yeah, do remember the sequence started with z to the power of z to the power of 3n, so the last few terms will be like this: 11n plus 1 and then plus z to the power of 11n plus 2. These all three together is 0, but we still have z to the power of 12n at the end, and this is actually equals to z cubed to the power of 4n, which is equals to 1 to the power of 4n, and it is always 1. So the whole equation, instead of equals to 0, it is equals to 1. So this is equals to 1 instead. And number 3 is wrong. So the answer is B.